up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
All right, you want to unlock some secrets? Well, we've got secrets today we're going to be unlocking, and that's what this show is all about. Heroes in business, ones that we can learn from, ones that we can help expand our business, start our business, get more PR out there, and so much more. Today's lineup, again, off the hook as it is every single week. We are the only show out there that exists that even has this type of talent where we learn from these incredible people. We've got, are you ready for this? The co-founder of, and most of us carry this around, of Fitbit. He'll be coming on our show. And also, too, if you like Ocean Prime or Ocean Club, those restaurants, we're going to learn the secrets of the CEO who's got over 40 well-known, famous restaurants across the U.S. that we're going to be interviewing and learning the secrets from. Also, too, is thank you for the feedback we continue to have with the interview of the co-founder of Huffington Post Live. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. Well, make sure to keep your perfect grammar because our next guest, she knows how to keep perfect grammar and does so much. She is a PhD in English and owner of Peacock Proud Press. We have Dr. Laura Bush, who could be reached at peacockproud.com, or of course we'll have it on our website, Eliances.com. Now wait till you find out what she does to help so many people. In fact, Laura, I'm going to have you steal the thunder. Because what is it that so many people want to be able to do to really save their story and educate others?
They want to write a book.
But that's a huge undertaking.
It is.
I mean, if you're working full-time or whatever you're doing, to the concentration to do that, how do you help and how does that come to be?
Well, I help them by helping them know how to start it, for one. That's one of their most common questions, just how do I start? I've written blogs and things like that, but how do you start a book? So I help them know how to start it, and then I give them accountability in the services that I do, because you need accountability and you need structure and you need guidance, because writing a blog is a lot different from a book, because a book is a lot more complex. It's a longer kind of activity, sustained. I compare it to a marathon. You've got to really actually train for it, sustain for it, and get to the top of the mountain to actually get it published.
I've got about 1 million questions for you. Let's first start off
Okay.
All right, so someone wants to be able to, first of all, what do you think the motivation is? Why do people want to be able to have a book written?
Well, the people that come to me, they actually really have a message that they want to share. There's something that matters to them. They have a passion, either as entrepreneurs for their business, and they know that they have services and programs, products that will really make a difference in other people's lives, and they want to increase the visibility of that and establish their own expertise and their unique expertise. And then I have people who are writing memoirs who have had life experiences in all sorts of different areas, say with addiction, sexual abuse, other kinds of issues, and they know that they have answers that people need out there. So they're really committed to their message and to getting it out there in a big way and in a way that really gives them credibility and their message depth.
So I don't have to be a famous celebrity to have you write one of my books.
No, you do not.
So you work with people just across all areas. Give
Right.
us just some of the examples of some of the various scopes of people that you work with.
So I work with entrepreneurs. I've worked with J&M Powers to write her book, Speak with Confidence, Sell with Authority. And I've also worked with memoirs, people writing memoirs. The most recent one coming out is by Renee Billups Baker. She has written her book, My Life with Charles Billups and Martin Luther King, Trauma and the Civil Rights Movement. Her father was a lesser known but very important civil rights leader, and he led a march called the Miracle March in 1963, and it's just about to be produced and launched, and this is going to change the way that we think about civil rights leaders and the children of civil rights leaders. So it's a big range, but they're all nonfiction, and they're all people who really want to make a difference for other people and, make a difference in the world.
Absolutely, and that's truly amazing. And you're here with me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Heroes Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com, because it really is the only place where entrepreneurs align. In fact, you may have the golden opportunity to meet Dr. Laura Bush in person at one of our many experiences, roundtables, grand tables, and more, because she is part of the Eliances community. In fact, Laura, why don't you explain what it's been like for you to be part of Eliances and even have been to our roundtable where when you speak, everybody flocks to you afterwards and wants to learn more?
Yeah, it's actually pretty amazing. It's a community that's actually really diverse itself, and people of real substances. They've really made, businesses that kind of wow me each time that you introduce them. Men, women of all ages, races, ethnicities, and it's actually really expanding even farther beyond Phoenix, and that's really impressive. And it's nice to have access to those kinds of people who've actually had a lot of experience in business. As you know, I come from the academy. I have a PhD. I was there for 20 years. I started my business in 2012. And so I have a lot to learn even still about entrepreneurism. And so when I come to an Eliances meeting, I feel like I'm surrounded by people who know what I need to know, who know how to scale a business, who've faced many of the problems that I've faced. And I can go to them and ask them questions or just have them inspire me about what's possible.
And that's right. So make sure you go to peacockproud.com, or again, we'll have it on our website, Eliances.com, to reach Dr. Laura Bush, owner of Peacock Proud Publishing. All right. So let's say, for example, I'm just not a good writer. I don't want to sit there and start writing or go through guidelines. I just want to be able to tell my story and somebody take all of this information, make it nice and make it a package and make it a book that people will want to read. Can you help with that?
Yes, that's called ghostwriting. So when you ghostwrite for someone, and I provide ghostwriting services, I essentially do just interview you, and then I have a fabulous transcriber who's also an editor, and she transcribes those interviews. I shape that into a story, and we work with you on those aspects of your book as a team, and you get a great product. And that's the way that many entrepreneurs should do it anyway, because writing is not necessarily their bailiwick. They don't have time for that, but they have a great message. And there are many ghostwritten books by entrepreneurs and celebrities, and they're certainly the source of the book. And a great ghostwriter will keep your voice as part of that, the telling of it, so that it will sound like you, be you, and yet you didn't have to do the heavy lifting.
What are some of the secrets now, if someone wants to go ahead and utilize you, that they should start thinking about, whether it be writing down or thinking about, to be able to and capture and get people to read the whole book?
Oh, well, the whole book. I think that the first thing that they should start with is saying, what content do I already have, either in video, blogs, my own messaging, journaling, and what kind of feedback have I gotten back from those kinds of things? What engages people's interest the most? I mean, when you say for people to read the whole book, many people don't read the whole book of anything, especially of a business book, and that's okay. A good reader actually knows how to read the introduction, the conclusion, in and around what they value, because they know how to use their time well, and they can still get value from your book without reading the whole book. But what I think you mean by that is like really not just dip in, but get what is the main message? Do I believe it? Is there enough evidence and stories? Which ones engage me? And what can I do with that material and content, and then go on to the next one? So great readers read like that anyway. And great writers are thinking always, what does my audience really need and benefit from? And how do I meet their needs? So they're thinking about their problems, their issues, and how they can help them. So they become reader-based writers rather than writer-based writers. Like, it's not all about me, it's about my reader.
A little less than 30 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone have a story?
Definitely. No question.
That's right. So you got to go ahead and make sure, Laura, you coach your clients and you help them create their message, grow their business, and create a legacy by having a book. That's right. That's a hero. Dr. Laura Bush. Go to peacockproud.com. This is David Kogan with the Eliances, and when we return, the co-founder of Fitbit.